for a quick impromptu live video today because, as you may have seen on my post on my Facebook group, that I've actually received my pre-order boxes that have arrived. I've been waiting. I ordered eagerly Friday a week ago at 1 a.m. in the morning, and I did express shipping and everything trying to get the order here, and I've been waiting eagerly all week for it to arrive, and believe it or not, it has just arrived on my doorstep this morning. So I decided that I would do an unboxing. So I actually haven't, I've just opened up the box and I have taken a few bits of cardstock out, but I haven't seen anything that's in there. So this is definitely a pre-order unboxing because, as I said, I haven't even had the chance to even have a bit of a look in there just yet. So as you can see behind me, how can I get this to happen? No, the other way. As you can see behind me, that's one box, but I have 3 other boxes down over here. But that one box is the box that has all of the awesome goodies in it. So, so please, when you get the notification that I have gone live, jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, and enjoy a pre-order unboxing. So I'm just going to pop my video down so that you can see my desk. So, of course, we as demonstrators are able to order now from this gorgeous brand new catalogue. So as you can see, it's a gorgeous catalogue. It has some really, really beautiful things in here. Julie says, so jealous. I was pretty jealous of everyone that had theirs as well, and I was still waiting on mine. So it arrived probably about 20 minutes ago. So within 20 minutes, I've got the hair done, got the makeup on, and I'm ready. Hello. You're from Heritage Park, not far. Oh, okay, Laura, not far from Bow Desert. I can't wait, Laura, to actually meet you at my 2-day craft retreat. Hello, Anne from Bribie Island. Good morning, Jill, Priscilla. Hello, Carol. Hello. Who else have I got there? Bree, Laura, Holly. Hello, welcome, Patricia. Who else have I got on there? So good morning, everyone. So this is really, really exciting. We all know you have hope then, Priscilla. I know, like the postage service in New South Wales has been a little bit appalling. So anyway, so get ready for some of these awesome brand new products. So, of course, the first thing that I wanted to show you is the awesome new in colours. What am I missing from there? The lime green? No. This one. Okay. Have a look at these brand new in colours. So this one here is Orchid Oasis, Starry Sky. This one here looks like Lemon Lime Twist, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, and Sweet Sorbet. So isn't that a beautiful colour palette of gorgeous colours? Look at that. Peggy says you're still waiting for your order too. I know. And I think it always seems to be that the things that we really want seem to take forever to turn up. So, all right. So I have that. Let's see what else is in my box. And then, of course, what goes with that is a gorgeous in-colour paper. So I'm going to show you that in-colour paper. So we'll take that out of the packet and we'll show you the in-colour paper. So I know it'll take me a while to get used to the names. I think everyone is the same. It'll take us a while to get used to all of the brand new names. But this is the gorgeous in-colour designer series paper that we get in a 6x6 packet. So you can see there we have some lines. We have some gorgeous flowers. We have some gingham pattern and some beautiful spots. Okay, so we've got each of those in our gorgeous in colors. So look at that color palette. How awesome is that color palette? Absolutely beautiful. Kathy, I thought you would have waited until you got into your new craft room. Well, I mean, I run my Stamping Up, Kathy, as a business. So because I run it as a business, I have to do pre-order and I have to get in and get the products and show people the products. So, and yes, temptation is a little bit hard to resist. Okay, so this is some gorgeous in color glimmer paper. Are you ready for this? 6x6. Oh, and that's a little packet. We'll just rip that open, I think. 6x6. When all else fails, just rip the packet off like a band-aid. So we have some gorgeous in color ombre glimmer paper. Everybody loves some glimmer. Have a look at this. These are going to be definitely on my favorite list. Now, I have an in color club. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the in color club that I have happening. So you can see gorgeous glimmer paper in all 5 colors. Who doesn't love a bit of glimmer paper? In all 5 colors. Super, super awesome. So with my in color club, what you actually get is you get all of the ink pads. Let's have a look at some of this. Oh, look at these. So you get all of the ink pads. You get, you collect 1 color each month. Look at these. Oh my God, they are so glittery. Let's open one up so we can see it. This one here, Tahitian Tide. Is that it? Yeah, Tahitian Tide. I think it's going to be one of my favorite colors. Look at that ribbon. Absolutely glimmery shimmer ribbon, and it's like a 1/8 inch ribbon. Absolutely gorgeous. And from the look of it, you could actually fray it out as well. So that's going to be super, super fun as well. Absolutely stunning. So in all 5 colors. So with the in color club, what you will get is 1 ink pad, 1 re-inker, a set of blends, the Stampin' Right marker, a roll of the ribbon. There's also, hang on, I'll leave those there for you to ooh and ah over. There is also, if I can find it in here, in color dots. Look at those. So they're in all 5 colors. Of course, we have blends in all 5 colors. We have Stampin' Right markers in all 5 colors. Here's our gorgeous ink pads. Just going to show you, hopefully I can fit it all in here, what you're going to get over a period of 5 months in my in color club. That. There has to be more because I ordered the re-inkers. There has to be more in a box that I'm missing here somewhere. The box doesn't have any extra in it. That box doesn't have any extra in it. What's this box got? And that doesn't have any extra in it. Well, I did get the re-inkers. I'm positive I got the re-inkers, but anyway. I did do my order at 1 a.m. in the morning. You're surprised at 3 blue colors. Well, one is like a blue, one is like a purple, and one is definitely like a full-on vibrant bright blue. But I think blues, we were missing blues because we really only had Night of Navy, Pacific Point, and Balmy Blue in our blue range. So I think we needed some blues. Sometimes we tend to get, very little in one colour family. So I think that the colours will be awesome. Now, for some reason, I don't have the re-inkers in here, but now this is a pack of memories of, they're called Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. So for the In Colour Club, you will get an ink pad, you will get a re-inker, you'll get a set of blends, you get a roll of the ribbon. There is actually, there's many things missing off this order. I need to check the order sheet because there's things missing out of my pack, because I know that I ordered the twine, which it hasn't come. Anyway, we will see. So the In Colour Club, how it works is over a period of 5 months, you will collect everything in the In Colours. And what you will get for free is this pack of cards. So I'll just open those up so you can see how gorgeous these are. You'll get a pack of three, so at the value of $17.50 for free. And you will also get every month a little colour coach that shows you coordinating colours with the colour that you've collected that month. So there are a set of little cards that you'll be able to put onto like a ring clip, and you'll be able to keep them, and it helps you with coordinating with your colours. But look at these cards. How awesome is this? So we've got gorgeous envelopes in each colour, and the flowers are already on them, printed. Super, super cute. So in each colour. So as you can see here, this one is definitely a blue. This one is definitely like a purple colour. And this one's definitely like an aquary blue. So, so they are quite different, the whole three colours. We will give the In Colour pens a bit of a workout and see what that looks like. So you can see here we've got gorgeous cards. So different patterns on each card. So we've got that one, we've got the spots in the Tahitian Tide. We've got cute little flowers. It's probably hard to see in that light, but cute little flowers and some stripes in the parakeet party. So Sweet Sorbet was the little flowers. So you will get a pack of those the last month out of the 5 months. You get a pack of these for free, and you will also get some gorgeous colour coordination. So yeah, colour coordination cards that you can collect throughout the 5 months. You'll also get some of the glimmer paper. You'll also get some of the cardstock and some of the designer series paper, the 6x6 paper. So you get 4 sheets of the cardstock of each colour. You'll get 8 sheets of the designer series paper. You will get all of the blends over the 5 months. You'll get all of the Stampin' Right markers, and you'll also get the re-inkers, plus you'll get a sampling of the gems. So the gems, you'll get whatever colour that you're getting for the month. You will actually get that section of the gems as well. So it's a great club, and it's a great way of collecting things. So if you actually want to sign up for my In Colour Club, because registration is open right now, you'll see the link in the show more box down below, and it's just called the 2022-2024 In Colour Club. So you can register now. The first lot of In Colours will be going out. So do we want to do designer series paper next? I think it's always a good way to do the designer series paper to see what we have. Okay. I'm going to have a big mess on my bed after this. And then we'll get into all the bundles. Okay. So this beautiful paper here is it's called Tea Boutique Suite. Now I ordered the whole suite. And you get lots of beautiful things in the suite. just want to pop that in there. Okay, so let's open this up and we can have a look at this gorgeous paper. All right, so 6x6 paper. You'll have a neutral pattern on one side and you'll have a gorgeous printed pattern on the other. So we have that one there. And I think, yeah, you get 4 sheets of each. Cute little teapots. And on the back, so these coordinate with our new in colours. This whole suite coordinates with our new in colours. So lemons on one side and I'm thinking that is Starry Sky. That one there. Is it coordinating with all of the colours? No, it's got some other colours mixed in with it as well, but it does coordinate with our in colour. So you can see here some gorgeous colours here. Beautiful little teacups. Nice neutral pattern on the back. Flowers. Stripes on the back. More flowers. More stripes. More flowers. And some cute little flowers on the back. Gorgeous teapots. Oh, that's a pretty paper on the back. Hey Sharon, how you going? Long time no see. Hopefully I'll catch up with you at Onstage. Are you going to Onstage in November? So little envelopes with flowers coming out of it. Looks like crushed curry on the back. More teapot with flowers. Stunning. Flowers. Gorgeous. Okay, so that's Tea Boutique. Now, let me see if by possibility I can find the actual stamp set that goes with it. Let me see. Nope. 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 Every time you want to find something, it's never what you want it to be, is it? It's this one. Here it is. There we go. Look at that gorgeous stamp set. Let me check out the dies all together. Nature's Prints, Blossoming, teacup dies. Here we go. Okay. So you can see here, you can do some really, the blue is stunning. Yeah, I know, Fran, it is, isn't it? So we can do some really, really cute designs here with the cup of tea, and look at the gorgeous dies that we have that go with it. So we've got a beautiful, a plain teacup that we can cut out, but then we can do an intricate teacup. We can stamp the flowers and have the flowers coming out of the cup of tea. I've seen some really gorgeous projects already with this, which I think is really, really cute. So I'm just going to pop that in there so I know where it is. All right. Now, let's see what other things we can find in this box. Okay. This one here. Now, this one is actually going to be one of my optional classes at my retreat. So I just want to show you this gorgeous paper. Just going to cut it open this way so that we can not get it messed up. Now, this is called Sun Prints. So it's 12 by 12 paper. And it's got a gorgeous stamp set. So I'll find the stamp set in a minute that goes with it. So you can see here some gorgeous paper. So really nice blues on one side. And then this looks like, is it grey granite or smoky slate? Looks like grey granite. Yeah, grey granite. Oh, look at this one. How gorgeous is that? Hang on, I'll pull this off a little bit further so we can get it down a little bit further and see the beauty of this paper. Look at that. How stunning is that? So blue is your favorite color, Laura? So you can see here we've got sort of like a sort of like a tone on tone color. Look at that. Look at the splats in that. And some beautiful stripes. Oh, some gorgeous flowers. Oh, this is nice. Real textured look, isn't it, on the back side? I love this. So grey granite and starry blue together. So there you go. There's one combination already. You love anything blue, Margaret? Absolutely stunning paper. Okay, so let's see if we can find the stamp set that goes with that. Nature's Prints stamp set. Now let's see what dies can go with it. Exterior. There we go. Here's the dies that go with it. I'm going to try and do there. I feel like it's the light's looking a little bit yellowy looking here today. All right, so let's check out these dies. So you can see here some gorgeous leafy images, and then look at the dies. So with the dies, we've got a gorgeous label die that we have. We can stamp out these beautiful images and cut them out with the open dies. We've got some beautiful foliage dies, and look at this. It's like a wreath. Absolutely stunning. And we've got some really good sentiments in this. You're on my mind. Hello there. Best wishes and happy thoughts. A heartfelt thank you. So I think this will be a really, really versatile set that you can use time and time again, I think, in your craft room, mainly for the simple fact of all the different sentiments that go with it, and reprints. Okay. Now, the next one that I'm going to show you, I absolutely love, love, love this paper. So it is Hues of Happiness, I think it's called. I will Blossoming Happiness. And let's see if I can find the stamp set. Sending Smiles. Happiness Abound, is that the one? I think. I'm nearly positive this is the stamp set. Correct me if I'm wrong. I may have it wrong, but anyway. I think they go together. As I said, I am just, are you using the Seasons of Chick Sweet? Okay, Laura, it is called Textured Chick, I think it's called. Yes, I will be using that at retreat. Definitely. Sadly, it wasn't available in pre-order. I was hoping it was going to be available in pre-order so I could have started some designing, but it's not. Okay, so now let's check out this gorgeous paper. Happiness Abound stamp set, so I've got it right. Okay, thanks. Okay, so we've got a rainbow of little crosses here, or I think they're little crosses, but look at this paper. Stunning. Look at that. Hang on, I need to get all of it in camera. It's a bit hard to get it all in camera. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Gorgeous flowers. So they're really like all of these prints, you can see it goes from colors all the way through. So you could actually trim a piece and just have it in the pinks and the reds. You could also trim a piece and have it in the mauves and the purples, or you could also trim a piece and have it in the purples and the blues. So absolutely stunning. Gorgeous was there. Now I know you're going to, oh, look at that. And it goes to different colors on the top, so yellows and things on the top. Okay. Oh, beautiful. So that's like that hand brushed painted look. Gorgeous flowers. Okay, now I think the question is going to be, will the dies cut out flowers on this designer series paper? And I'm assuming so. I'm assuming that we will have a die that will cut out these blooms. And I'm looking at these ones here. I'm assuming this die here is going to cut it out. And yes, it does. Okay, so we've got that die there that's going to cut that out. I'm assuming, is it this one? Looks like it could be the rose. And yes, look at that, cuts out the rose as well. So when you're trying to do, when you're doing any of your crafting and you've got some designer series paper, Stampin' Up! Are doing a really wonderful thing now that they're actually allowing us to have dies that match our designer series paper. And look, I've just seen something else. This one here will match that one. How good is this? And this one here will match that leaf. Look at that. So, so you are definitely able to use these dies to cut out some gorgeous piece of designer series paper. So that is really, really awesome. Anyway, so we've seen the paper. Let's pop all those dies aside. And let's check out this Happiness Abound stamp set. I'm missing a whole heap of ribbons and things that should be in this order. So even though I've got my pre-order, I don't have everything that I should have. So I will have to investigate on that. Now, let me see. That one can go in there. That one can go there. Although that one went in there, I think. In there. And that one can go there. So we've got beautiful script in this. Absolutely gorgeous. So sending many thanks for you for all you do. Congratulations. You are wonderful in every way. Wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. Friend, best wishes. Happy birthday. And then you can see these flowers here will be absolutely beautiful for our colouring for sure. So I'll just pop that one in there. It's a photopolymer stamp set. What else do we have? That one there. I'm going to have a massive mess to clean up here. Okay. Gorgeous in colour opal rounds. Beautiful. Beautiful rustic metallic adhesive backed dots. And these. You got to love these. These are called Effervescence Elements. Now, what they actually look like, and I hope I don't end up with these going everywhere, all over the place, if I can get the lid off there. They actually look like, you know, those, the little moisture satchels that you get in pairs of shoes, in handbags, things like that. Well, that's what these look like, but they're all different sizes. Absolutely beautiful for making shaker cards and things. So a really, really great thing that Stampin' Up! Have brought out, because I know that a lot of people used to use those little moisture packets for doing things like that. So now we actually have, and it's a huge container of them, huge. Okay. This one here, I think is what that actually comes with. So you can see here we've got the bottled happiness and a bottle punch. But we also have these cute little shaker domes. Look at that. So it will fit our bottle punch, and then we can actually pop those in. So I think that will be a really, really fun project to do, some quite gorgeous shaker domes. And then you can actually choose what flowers that you want to have coming out of them all. It is a photopolymer stamp set, correct? Yes. But some really gorgeous things. So you can see here that you can print this in green, and then you can have some different colored pieces, and they're a two-stage stamp. So you can stamp this over the top. Beautiful messages, sending a little message. Absolutely stunning. So what I'll be working on this weekend is something for my catalogs, to go in my catalogs. So I probably won't do a shaker card, but this is a gorgeous, gorgeous stamp set that I could probably do some beautiful things with the new in colors. All right, so let's move on to a few more things that I have in here. Okay. Glossy Dots. Look at these. And they are, does it say what colors? It doesn't say what colors, but it's probably in the catalog. It looks like gorgeous grape. Probably that looks like Tahitian Tide. This looks like Daffodil Delight, and that would probably be maybe, well, it's not Magenta Madness because it's going to be going, maybe Melamambo, something like that. We had dots that were similar to that a few years ago. We have been spoilt by Stampin' Up with the new DSP in the new catalogue. I'm even prepared to buy it, and I don't do DSP. Grin. I'm a bit the same, actually. Nicole, I'm very much the same when it comes to that. Fabulous frames. Okay. This is another thing that is really, really awesome. These come with, as a bundle. They come with a set, and you get these gorgeous vellum layers, which will be super cute. So I'm just going to flip through. We've got some gorgeous leaves. We have some beautiful spots. We have, oh, it looks like hills and mountains. Just like a round circle of like a frame. And then lots and lots of just plain vellum. So these are called the Lovely Layers. Now, I did see Botanical Layers, I think is the stamp set. Now, I'm wondering, do I have dies that go with that? Send me the dies. You would assume there would be some dies, stitch shapes, wisteria dies. There probably is, but at this stage, I can't really find them. But anyway, the next thing I'm going to bring in is the Sweet Songbirds. This is really, really cute. Sorry about the lighting there, it's a bit much. And it's got a cute little punch that goes with it, a bird builder punch. So I think you could make some really, really cute, sweet little projects with that. There is another one for the nature lovers, Wild and Sweet. So I think this is great for all of us here in Australia with our cute little koalas. So I think that will be a very popular set as far as people wanting to do Australian typed cards. Now, I also have, this is one for the males in our life. So it's called Brood for You. And it also has some gorgeous dies that go with it. So I'll open that up. You had to answer the door, Peggy. Oh, your Stampin' Up order has arrived. So this is great for all those beer lovers out there, and you know that there's lots of males in our life that are probably, this stamp set is going to be very appropriate for them. So you can do some really, really fun male-themed cards with this one. So you can see we can cut out the glass, we can cut out the beer mug, the bottles, and for the girls, we can do the wine glasses. So they have actually put something in there for the girls, which will be great. Put that in there so I don't lose that. Wow, I have a mess here. So we have this one here too. This is a great stamp set. So if you're selling your cards, this has got the copyright stamp in it. So copyright Stampin' Up, which is really good. So there's quite a few with the copyright Stampin' Up, but really, really nice to put on the back of your cards, handcrafted from the heart. So I think you will really, if you are a person that sells on eBay or at markets and things like that, this one will be a really great stamp set for that. So once again, another one for the males. We have the He's All That. So we've got some really, really cute things. So great for Father's Day cards and things. Also great for the man in your life. Sons, fathers, husbands. Okay, and we have a set of dies that's going to go with it too. So we've got some really cute little banner dies there. We've got some cute little sentiment labels and things, some nice embossing pieces here, or some intricate die cut pieces there too. So I think that will be great for those male themed ones. Oh, lunch is calling, Kay. Well, you best go feed yourself. All right, so that's called He's All That. Let's see what else I have in here. Okay. Wisteria, I didn't see that one. Start the shapes, Wisteria dies. So we have this one here for the Wisteria lovers. And I'll open up that die packet as well. So Wisteria Wishes. Nicole saying you could always trim the handle from the jug die cut in the brew set to make a wine bottle. You could, definitely. So it doesn't have to just be a set for the males in our life. Now, are you ready for these gorgeous dies? Look at this. So we can stamp this image, cut it out. We can also stamp this image here, the wisteria flowers, and cut it out. We've got some beautiful, this here, this die, I'm going to love it. Absolutely love it. We can also cut out this one here with this die here. We've got some beautiful edging pieces. So absolutely a really, really cute set. Faith is about trusting. So that's a really, really cute sentiment. Happiness grows within. To a friend who knows, who's all kinds of wonderful. Hang in there, even when you don't understand. So a really, really nice set. What else have I got? Okay. So this one I thought was a really, really good set too. It's called Sending Smiles. And we all like happy mail. We all like to send cute cards through the mail and bringing a smile to someone's face. So I thought this set was really appropriate for that. So you can see here, smiles across the mile. So it's really great for even if you're sending cards from a distance. So in other words, from one side of Australia to the other, or even overseas, which I thought was quite good because Stampin' Up, we tend to have friends all over the world. But you can see here we've got the beautiful sending word and shadow die, which is really, really great. And then you can actually just incorporate whatever message you want to have on it. So smiles across the miles, all the good luck your way. So sending all the good luck your way, sending sunshine to brighten your day, sending love and big hugs, sending birthday wishes, a note of thanks, a card to say hello, comfort. And so a really, really cute set. And you can change up all the flowers, which is really nice. So I think that one will be a really good popular set in our craft room. You love the wisterias and would love to have one on your garden pergola. Too impatient to wait 20 years for it to cover. Yeah, well, exactly. I would probably be the same. Okay, so I have this. I'm assuming these two go together. Framed occasions and fabulous frames die. So I'm assuming this is the set that goes together. So let's open up these dies. So if you've just joined, please feel free to share this back onto your social media site so more people can get to see what awesome products. Now look at these dies. Aren't they gorgeous? Now for those of you that do a lot of scrapbooking, can you see the corners here? Corner dies. So corner dies for your photos. So those nice little corner accents. So I think that will be really, really cute. And you can see here, thankful we are friends, to a happy future ahead, thinking of you, wishing you the best day ever. And I think this frame here will be absolutely stunning on the front of a card. What a gorgeous feature, and then beautiful frame. So you could make a beautiful card using that gorgeous set. All right, what else do I have in my box? I have this one here, so it will lend to colouring really, really nicely. And I've got a few other things. I've got an embossing folder here, the Fern 3D Fern embossing folder, which I think is absolutely going to be really cute. Let's see if we've got a piece of cardstock that we can be embossed with this. Who wants to give it a trial run? So it's a 3D embossing folder. So of course with the 3D embossing folders, we use just our base plate and our grey embossing plate. So let me see if I can find those here in my drawer. I do have my base plate and my embossing plate. Okay, so any of these items that I've showed you today are available in pre-order. So one of the things that I say to people is it's really nice to be able to pre-order these things early. It's one of the perks of being with that you can actually pre-order products earlier than normal. And it's super exciting to be able to jump in and get these things before they're released to the public. So let's do, I've got a Just Jade. So even though Just Jade is retiring, I'll pop that in. So the way we do our embossing folders is we have the Stampin' Up emblem facing up towards us. We also have, if we've got a smaller piece of cardstock, we can line that cardstock up with this line here. This is a larger piece, so it doesn't matter. I always put the fold to go through our embossing fold, our embossing machine first. So I've just got the base plate and our number 4 specialty plate. We're just going to pop that on and run that through. So let's see what this gorgeous embossing folder, what pattern it gives us. Okay, pop that on the ground. Are you ready for it? Look at that. Can you see that gorgeous texture? That on a piece of foil will look absolutely stunning as well. Gorgeous. So to add texture in behind, I think it will be really, really a beautiful embossing folder. I may have to change my mind on what embossing folder we're actually going to have for retreat. I may have to do that one as one of them. Anyway, so let's move on. I've got a couple couple more things. These were just dies, I think, that were on their own, which will be dies that you would probably get and you would probably use quite a lot in your craft room. This one here is really, it's called the Dots and Spots die. Are you ready for it? Look at that. So it's got cut out spots, but I don't know whether you can see, it's also got little dots in here as well. So maybe we need to run that through and see what that gives us. What do you think? Do you want to give it a trial run? Type it in the comments. Do you think I should give that one a trial run and we see what it looks like? You've all gone quiet again. Let me see if I've got a scrap piece of cardstock here. We might do cinnamon cider. Absolutely. Yes, please. Why not? Why not? Okay, so let's get it off there. That wasn't too hard to get off. Okay, so let's bring back in the cut and emboss machine, but this time we're going to do just normal cutting. So I'm just going to I'll just bring in my magnetic plate because that's what I use. We do have a magnetic sheet coming in our new catalogue. Okay, so let's run that through, just like that. And we'll see what we get. Are we ready for it? Ooh. How cute is that? Now you could use the little spots. Look at that. You could use the little spots and you could actually use them as shaky cards. So because we've got quite a lot of spots. Can you see on my plate here? Oh, quite a lot of spots. So you could use them as embellishments. You could also back this with a different coloured cardstock. So let's bring in a different colour here. So let's bring in, I've got Mango Melody. So you could back it with a different coloured cardstock and get a really nice spotty looks. It looks like a grater. It does, Susan, doesn't it? A little bit like a cheese grater. But how awesome is that? So I think you'd be able to create some really nice backgrounds. And even if you popped it up, you would get more of a 3D look with the colour coming through as well. So that's really cute. Okay, let's move those out of the way again. I better pop that over to the side so I don't get that all over my floor and have to vacuum. Okay. And last but not least, I have this one. And then I'll just give our blends a little bit of a run through. Okay. This one here is Stylish Shape Dies. Look at that. Now, isn't this something that we definitely needed? So stitch shapes, we've got circles, we've got squares, and we've got banners. So now if that is not going to be a staple in someone's craft room, then nothing is. Foil behind would look good, Susan? Yes. You're thinking of the mess with all those little cutout bits. I know. That's why I just sat it aside, Laura, so that I didn't make a mess on the floor here. I'd have to run the vacuum cleaner over the carpet. A great background for a floral die arrangement. Yes. Awesome ideas. Listen to the ideas that are coming through. How awesome. All right. So let's give the blends a little bit of a run through. So I might actually stamp an image and we might colour an image. Now, what have I got that I could stamp a gorgeous image and then colour with? We've had one here. This one here. Let's try this one. Let's give this one a bit of a whirl. So we have Happiness Abounds. I'm going to stamp this on some white and do a bit of colouring and we'll check out what the blends look like. Better put that die back on there before I lose it. like that. Okay, so I've got some white cardstock here. I'm not really sure I do. Where's some white layers? There's some white layers. Okay, so let's stamp some of these flowers and how we can go with that. So we need some black Memento ink. Now the reason why we're using black Memento ink, can anyone tell me why are we using black Memento ink to stamp our flowers? Actually, you know what? I don't want to use black. I'm going to use basic grey. And I'll explain why in a little while, why I use basic grey and not black Memento. You can use black Memento, but we're going to use the blend. So I'm going to bring in all the new blends. We're going to do a little bit of colouring here with our blends. Okay. But the reason why I use basic grey is it's a little bit softer, not so harsh as what black Memento is. And I actually need a bit of scrap to smush that on, so I'll do it on a bit of cinnamon cider. So I'm just going to ink it up. I'm going to smush it around because I haven't used this photopolymer stamp set yet. So I'm going to stamp some flowers in basic grey, like so. And I might even do a leaf. Stamp a leaf. And we can use some of that gorgeous green that we have that looks like lemon lime twist. Who loved lemon lime twist when we had it? Who was a fond lover of lemon lime twist? Okay, so we'll do some leaves. All right. Yeah, the blends are alcohol. So because the blends are alcohol, we need to use a water-based ink. Now, all of our ink pads, any of our coloured ink pads, they're all water-based ink. So you can use any of our coloured ink pads or our black Memento ink pads with your alcohol blends. Now, if it was the other way and you were going to do watercolouring, you would use stays on ink. So black stays on ink. If you were going to do watercoloring and an aqua painter, you would use watercolor paper, stays on ink, and an aqua painter. But because we're actually doing blends, because our blends are alcohol, so whatever you're coloring with, you use the opposite to stamp your lined image with. So if you're coloring with alcohol inks, you use a water-based ink to stamp your lined image. If you're coloring with watercolor, then you use an alcohol-based ink. Okay, so let's do, I'm thinking, well, we'll give this one a run first. So this is our sweet sorbet. So with sweet sorbet, I'm actually going to colour with the light sorbet, sweet sorbet, and then I'll go through with the dark. So colouring with light. So I'm going to colour everywhere with our light. Now remember, blends move on our cardstock. So when we're colouring, just go up to the line, but you don't actually have to full on colour right to the line because, oops, and I just went outside the lines then, but that's okay, because our blends will move. So if you go too close to the outline, you'll find that your blends might start to bleed on your cardstock, which will then move outside the lines of your image. So you actually don't physically have to go all the way to the line. Now I'm using my brush tip end. Who struggles with blends? Who has a hard time and is not quite confident with colouring when it comes to our blends? I can tell you they've made me look like I can really colour even when I haven't done a lot. So I've layered down just a light layer. So now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go back through and I'm going to put some dark bits in here. So first of all, I'm going to definitely put some dark in here. Right in the middle. And then I'm going to, these little edge bits that you can see, Stampin' Up! Has given us some lines to go, the little edge bits. I'm going to go darker on those little edge bits just to add a little bit more depth to my image. So once again, this is the Sweet Sorbet, brand new in color. And as I said, if you wanted to collect the in colors and didn't want to have the big outlay of buying all the in colors at once, then my in color club might be what you need. And for the in color club, it costs $97 per month. And for $97, you're going to get the ink pad, the re-inker, everything that you're actually going to need in each color. So you'll collect a color each month. Okay. And then once you've actually hang on, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to hopefully, it's disabled. I was going to change the thing. It is a little bit blurry today, but I'll bring that up. It's a bit hard to see with the light here, but it's given me a really nice bit of depth to the color. And I'm just going to blend those little bits in just with the bullet tip end. And it gives us a little bit of a variegated color. So let's try with a lighter color. So let's try with our Tahitian Tide. Okay, so I'm going to go through with my light. Coloring with my light. So using the brush tip end, but you can see here, I'm really using it on the side to protect the tip of that brush tip. A lot of people try to color with the brush tip using the tip like straight on, and using that tip straight on, you're going to damage the tip. The tip is actually designed to be very light-handed with, and just more or less using it to outline, but using the side of that brush tip. Okay, so making sure that you're not damaging the tip of your blend by using it too upright. So when you use it upright, you're sort of using too much of the tip, and you'll find that it will fray and burr the tip of your blends. Okay, so we've got some gorgeous light put in there. Now, I'm going to go through with my dark, but I might want to use our Starry Sky. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my light Starry Sky. Are you ready for this? Could be a massive fail, or it could look really nice. Okay, so I'm just going to add some little brush strokes coming in and out of there. And then I'm going to, those little edge bits, I'm going to do. So this is the light Starry Sky used with my light Tahitian Tide at the moment. This flower would be really, really awesome watercolored as well. I think watercoloring would look beautiful, this. So I'm just adding some nice little edge bits. So the bits that you can see in the stamped image that Stampin' Up have already given us to show us where to pop these highlighted bits, that's all I'm doing is colouring those little bits in. I think I might just colour that bit in there too. Okay, so now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go through with the dark Tahitian Tide, and we're going to do some colour coming out of in there with the dark Tahitian Tide. So just flicking through again where that colour already is, and then I'm just going to outline that dark that we've got. I'm going to outline with the dark Tahitian Tide. So I'm just adding a little bit more colour from where we've done that dark. Adding a little bit more colour. Laura's saying, love the combination I've used for the Tahitian one. Yeah. And I think this is the thing. Don't be scared to play around and use some different combinations. The thing with our blends is the more adventurous you are, the better the effect you end up getting. Okay, so we've got that happening. And then I'm just going to go through with my light and just run over with my light once again, just to blend those areas all through. And don't be worried if you miss a few bits when you're blending. That adds to the charm and character of it as well. So I'm just going over where we've put the starry sky and there. But you can see there, we're getting a really gorgeous look. Now, as that dries, you'll find that it will blend and it will look a different color again, and those lines will disappear. Now, if you see some lines that are still there, you can go back through and just blend where you can see some harsh lines, just blend a little bit more, and you'll find by doing that, it will just take those lines away. Okay. Now I'm going to use this color here because we all love the, I can remember when we had our lemon lime twist, one of our favorite colors. And I think to have this coming back, I think will be absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to do some leaves here now. So I'm just going to go through with my light. Look how bright and fluoro that green is. Our granny apple green was nice, but this is so much brighter. Okay, so let's do that. Let's compare it with some granny apple green. I'm just going to do a little bit of dark now on these leaves just to create a little bit more color. And then we'll go back through with our light and blend. Okay, now I'm going to grab granny apple green because I want you to be able to compare these two colors together. This granny apple green. You can see, look at granny apple green beside it now. Now, I used to think granny apple green was quite bright and really obvious. Is that granny apple green dark? Look at those. Now, look at the difference between the two of them. Just look at the lids. This is a real, it now looks like granny apple green used to look very nice and bright. It now looks like a, I don't know, like a dirtier matte green. So let's do one of these. So they're very, very different. Please tell me that's, yeah, it is. That's dark granny apple green. And what have I got here? I think I've got dark there. Hang on, I'll get the light. I've missed the light one. So forget that one. Here's the light granny apple green. So I wanted to be able to show you the difference and the dark granny apple green. So we'll do a bit of dark here. Sorry about that top one there. It's not going to give us the look, but. And then we'll go back through with our light again. So you can really, really see the difference in those two greens. The parakeet is light highlight to. Parakeet is the light highlight to granny apple green. Parakeet is the light highlight to granny apple green. Well, we could do that, and we could put some granny apple green in here. Let's do some dark granny apple green in this one down here. And then we can do some light over the top to blend. Oops, other end. So there you go. We can get some nice blended looks. Look at that. What do you think? Big difference in the greens, Marnie. There is definitely big difference in the green. Okay, so we've done that. What do we need? We need to see the others. I might stamp another flower. Do you want to stamp another flower? And we'll look at our Orchid Oasis and maybe our Starry Sky together. Maybe. Okay, let's stamp another flower. Yes, we can. Tell me some combinations that you think we should do. What do you think? So we haven't seen our Orchid Oasis yet, so we need to do that. Let me get these packets out of the way so that it cleans the desk up a bit. So type in some combinations. So I'm thinking those two there. We could do maybe Orchid Oasis and Tahitian Tide. The blue and the purple. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, Marnie says the blue and the purple. All right. So I'm going to start with the light Orchid Oasis. So we're going to pop down some light here. And I'm thinking I could use the dark Starry Sky for some highlight bits. Isn't this flower looking so cute? Are you welcome, Laura? So Laura, tell me, whereabouts do you live from Beaudesert? Tell me whereabouts you live from Beaudesert. How far away from Beaudesert do you live? Tell me, like, what suburb, or are you in Lisbon? I'm super excited to be doing my retreat up there. Okay, so we've got some light there. Now I'm going to use the dark Starry Sky. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh. So do that, do that. Heritage Park, Logan. Okay, Logan. Yep. I'm going to do all of these petals with the edging just to see what this looks like. Let's try this. Let's do an edging of all of these petals this time and see what we come up with. I've gone quiet now because I'm colouring. Okay. So we've got that. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through with the dark Orchid Oasis and do a little bit of colouring. Both sides. I'm going to do it with the brush tip quicker. Add a little bit extra colour. This is just to be playing with brand new products. So any of these brand new products can be put into a starter kit. You can pop it into a starter kit. You can enjoy a 20% discount and be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team, which is a super, super awesome team. We're all over Australia and we have an awesome bunch of girls. But being a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team means that you actually get some help with your creativity. You get to be a part of a crafty clan. You get to meet other crafty people as well as enjoy a discount and get your hands on these products way earlier than what customers do. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to use my color corrector on this one just to bring out some of that color. Okay, so I'm just going to go in here and I'm just going to add some whitener in these so we can get a little bit of a lighter look happening. Color Lifter is fantastic for adding a little bit extra to your colored images. Now, a lot of people don't know about the Color Lifter. I'm going to use a Color Lifter on this one in here too. We'll use a bit of Color Lifter in here just to get a bit happening here with our coloring. And I'm going to use some in here too. Now, this is what really starts to add highlight to your projects is when you're using your Color Lifter. I'm just using the brush tip end and just in the middle of those petals, just getting a little bit more color to lift out. But as you can see, it then brings your shading to life. So you can see there, it's added way more depth and way more color coordination with your coloring. Do we want to try something really, really crazy like, I don't know, the Tahitian one with, say, I don't know, maybe our sweet sorbet. Do you want to do that? Wouldn't it be wonderful if it was reflected in nature? So far, out of all of them, I like this one. What's your favorite out of all of them? Let's try something crazy that we swap up some different colors, majorly different colors. I'm going to do this one. So this is light Tahitian Tide. Might do half the flower one way and half the flower a different way. Okay, let's try. Are you ready for it? This could be a major disaster, but this is how we find out things. Let's try some of this in here. You're never going to know unless you try. And then I'm thinking I might really step out of the comfort zone and bring in some of this. Let's see how this goes. You never know what you can get. And then I'm thinking maybe our dark Tahitian Tide. And then a light over the whole lot to blend. And then we may as well experiment, hey Bree. And then we'll do the old lightener. It's different. The blends will be in your next order, Jenny. So there you go. There's some great examples. So now let's do our in colors. I just want to show you just the in colors alone so you can see what they look like. So let's just do, I've got dark parakeet. What's it called? Party. So dark and light. Okay, So we have our gorgeous dark sweet sorbet and light sweet sorbet. Oops, and I just put that on my desk. And they're permanent, so we're probably going to have a pink mark on my desk now unless I can find my hand sanitizer. Tahitian Tide Dark, Tahitian Tide Light, Orchid Oasis Dark, Orchid Oasis Light, and Dark Starry Sky. Oh, that's dark. And Light Starry Sky. So there you have it. A bit of fun playing with those blends. Yeah, eucalyptus oil, I know. Spray on hand sanitizer brings it off as well. So there you have my pre-order unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the brand new goodies that we have available coming in our brand new catalog. So keep watching this space. If you haven't to my YouTube channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you haven't liked and followed my business page, please do that also. I will be bringing you for the next month some fun crafting using some of these gorgeous new products. And as I said, you can get it in a starter kit right now. You can order these products right now in a starter kit. You get to choose $235 worth of product and you only pay $169, and you are guaranteed discount until the end of July if you join my Wild Heart Crafters team now. But the best part about being, as I said, being a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team is that you get to be a part of a crafty community and you get help and guidance with your crafting. So I'd love to invite you to be a part of my team. And as I said, we're an awesome bunch of girls all over Australia. I would love to have you as part of my team. So if you're interested, please feel free to give me a call on my phone. You'll see the phone number in the show more box down below. You'll also see it in the description of this video. If you wanted to ask any questions about joining, or if you have any hesitations at all, please give me a call, because if your order is going to be over $169, I would love to see you get good value for your money by joining and getting a 20% discount off all of your crafting products. So thank you for spending a little bit of time with me on your weekend this weekend. So everybody have a lovely, wonderful rest of the weekend, and I will see you all again soon.